Hello, you all. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? If you are new, hey boo, I am back with another video. Okay, so I'm unwinding my thoughts tonight, and tonight I know I had told y'all that I was not gonna stop talking about Shanquella. Justice wasn't served. Okay, and so basically, y'all see the title. There was no justice, but they will suffer. Okay. Because I had wanted to, when I first heard about the no justice, I was gonna make a video about it, but I was just too in my feelings about it. Like I was angry for the family because, again, this stuff is disgusting. Like, before I made the video about the beware of jealous spirits, I had thought this too. I was like, they ain't doing nothing about this girl murder. Like, and then they keep on passing out. This is the one thing I keep on saying. This is the one thing that I keep hearing. Oh, she died. The girl literally was murdered. Like, this is what I'm not understanding. Like, it really was no justice served like that. That was just so wrong and low down. How they did the family. Like, it's so crazy. It just leaves you with so many questions. Like, you don't even know where to begin with the questions. It's just this one case. It just really just got me speechless. Like, I really cannot find the right words to speak on this. Like, we didn't get way past the jealousy, you know, her friends and stuff like that, but and it may look like to the world that they just out here living scot-free, like living their life, but there's no way in the world that you could just take out a murder on somebody like that and live peacefully. Like, they are never going to live at peace with this, you know. It's something about when you do something wrong and you are never punished for it. It's a different kind of suffering. It's, I feel like, way different than getting jail time. It's just kind of like, and if y'all know anything about spirituality, a thing like that, like when a person passes away or something like that, I do feel like there are times where you may have a spiritual encounter with the person that has passed on and things like that. They are not going to be able to have no peace after what they did to that girl. Like, her spirit is literally going to hunt them, you know, because she is not going to be able to rest peacefully until the family gets justice. So them, everything that they did to her, they are going to have all types of tormented thoughts of this girl. Okay, they are never going to have peace. I don't care what nobody say, because the fact that they was able to get off scot-free and they was not punished for that, they probably in shock themselves. Like, dang, you know, like, you know, that whole, and y'all already know, I had already told y'all before on my channel that, you know, what happened to my family and stuff like that. That really don't have nothing to do with this case. But basically, when somebody do something wrong, they are going to suffer in a worse way. Suffer immensely, okay? These people ain't going to never be the same. Ever. So while the family may, and I know the family is hurting, you know, while the family may think that they really didn't get their justice, they are going to serve their justice one way or the other. Whether it be jail time, the Lord is going to dish them their punishment. The Lord is dishing them their punishment now. They're going to have tormented thoughts of this woman, you know, for the rest of their life. They might have got off scot-free with not just serving jail time, but they are not scot-free at all. When you do something wrong to somebody, when you cause somebody any type of hurt or pain, that is a suffering that is undescribable. You know, they will never tell anybody that they are suffering, you know, but they are suffering right now. They are never going to be able to live this down at all. Everybody is going to keep constantly talking about this girl, you know, and the fact that it just, and when I bring, I'm gonna kind of bring up the Kenneka Jenkins case where, you know, she went to a party with her friends and she ended up dead in Hotel Freezer. That case, was shocking as well. But this case is gonna run through. People are gonna keep constantly talking about this because the fight, everything that took place, the murder basically took place on camera, on video. So ain't people not gonna stop talking about this, you know? Her murderers are gonna constantly see that. That's gonna be put in their face daily, you know? They are going through their torment right now. They are getting their punishment. They're gonna go through so much shame that their name has already been tarnished, you know? They ain't gonna never be able to walk these streets peacefully after what they did to that young woman. Never. So, and I understand the family, like, something happened to their loved one and they never get justice served. Like, they never see the person get the punishment that is well deserved, because they do need to be doing jail time right now. That's just how I feel, you know? But they are suffering mentally. They know what they did to that girl. They sitting out here, and this is the thing. They not saying nothing, but unspoken words say a lot, you know? They know for a fact what they did to her, you know? And it's going to be so much shame put on them. They're not going to be able to, their credibility is gone out here in this world. It's too many people that know about this, you know? Too many. They're never going to be able to live this down. That stress is going to eat them away, going to eat away at their spirit from what they did. And the fact that they was able to get away with it, that's going to make it 10 times worse. You know, the mental torment is going to be 10 times worse, you know? In the Bible, it says, thou shalt not kill. So don't think for 1 second that the Lord don't got his ass on you. Don't think for 1 second that you gon' get out of this situation untouched. The Lord see everything. So, while the family may feel as though they really didn't get any justice, they suffering. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is handling them. The Lord is either handling them or he will handle them at some point. You know? Because, and y'all already know, I'm finna get spiritual with it. They are getting a spiritual beating from the Lord right now. They is getting whipped with the spiritual beating from the Lord. And see, the thing about it is, it's something about, I have already told y'all what I had told y'all before. After I lost my mother, I think I've shared this with y'all, but after my mother was murdered, I had a series of dreams about her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the family, I don't know what type of beliefs the family got. Like, do they believe in the Lord? What are their spiritual beliefs and things like that? But when a person passed away, they have different ways and this is, and people may try to come and call me crazy or something for saying this, but I had so many dreams about my mother after she passed away. You know, people have ways of communicating with you. You know, that's why spirituality is powerful, because once you are gone, that flesh, you are still living through spirit. Okay. And so whatever type of connection or relationship she had with her parents, I'm pretty sure her parents are still, you know, feeling connected to her spiritually. And I hope that they get the peace and the strength that they need during this time, because this is, oh my God. And it's kind of humiliating when you think about it too, because it's just kind of like, that's kind of like a slap in your face. Like, you watch your daughter get tortured on video, basically. The whole world seen this, you know, and the fact that nothing was done about it, that people are not getting justice, that's humiliating. That they got to be humiliating and painful for the family, you know. And the father just looked so hurt, you know. The mother looked like she just numb. You know how somebody just going through so much pain, they just become numb to the pain. That's how the mother looked. And I don't even want to talk about race, but y'all already know what's up. Like, y'all already know what's up. But them people are suffering what they did to her. You ever seen them movies with a person murder somebody and they never get caught, and everywhere the person seems to go or every move they try to make in their life, the person that they killed always torturing them through thoughts and things like that. Like, that's what's going on with all of them. You know, everybody that was in that room that witnessed that, they are tormented by that. They are suffering. I know for a fact. You know, the most cold-hearted person suffers, okay? In some sort of way. While it may seem as though they have very callous hearts, very cold-hearted, they are suffering, okay? I'm pretty sure that some of them, if not all of them, some of them are somewhere right now breaking down. If it ain't emotionally, it's physically, it's mentally, it's spiritually, all that type of stuff. And the fact that the whole world knew about it, that's what make it 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get their justice one way or another, you know? I really do think that, because I seen some people where they said maybe they need to just kind of move on and basically forget about it or something like that. Like, and this is the thing with people. Like, people just feel like they just know the answers as to how to ask someone to grieve. Like, how do you tell somebody that they need to move on and forget about the situation? Like, their daughter literally just got murdered by her best friends and no justice was served. How do y'all expect for a mother and a father to move on from something like that? How do y'all expect this mother and this father to stop wanting to get justice for their child? Man, people be just saying stuff and they don't even be knowing what they be saying. They just be talking. Like, you don't never know nothing until you in a certain situation yourself. People don't know a person's situation until they are in it, you know? If this was your child, you would be fighting for justice. So never tell a person how they should grieve. Never tell a person that they need to forget about something or they need to just move on, you know? Because I kind of heard some stuff to the effect of, oh, the family just needs to just go ahead and try to move on and get some peace and strength. Which is, see, this the thing. Because I already know firsthand how it is, how it feels to lose someone that you really love. You know what I'm saying? Murder, too. You know, I already told y'all that my family was murdered. And that's something that you never get over at all. That stuff never go away. I mean, the Lord is going to give you the strength to deal with the pain, but the situation is never leaving. And just the fact that they was not able to get justice, like, oh my God, I hope the Lord put his hands on that family, for real. But them people that did that to her, they're suffering. They going through it right now. And then just the fact of, I had seen the video where somebody was speaking on this, where they said something to the effect of, I was looking at a video that one of the friends had made where he tried to basically cover himself, you know, tried to say he ain't had nothing to do with it and all this and that, just basically trying to get out of it. You like I said, you ever seen them movies where a person get murdered and people was there to witness it? Everybody trying to cover their own self, everybody trying to excuse themselves, trying to make it seem like they had nothing to do with it. But if you was a witness to this, you were a part of that. It don't matter. That blood is still on your hands. I don't understand. And then I seen something to the effect where one of the girls had said something, oh, I'm not finna go to jail for fighting somebody, like, or something like that. Like, stuff is just disgusting. I don't even know. I don't have the words. I really don't. I really don't have the words. I just feel so sorry for that family. I do. No justice at all. Man. And then what's crazy is just the way that it went down. Like, it was in a totally different country. It almost seems as though the plan was just orchestrated. Like, they knew that they was gonna get off with this, you know? They knew that there wasn't gonna be no repercussions for them. This is what's the sick, twisted thing about it. Like, you know, somebody put a hit out on somebody's life and they know that they're gonna be able to get off scot-free with something. Like, they literally planned it out. Like, this starting to sound like this had to have been planned, you know? And I ain't just saying, like, they literally, it seems like they had this plan for quite some time. The circumstances surrounding this entire thing, the fact that nobody literally is doing nothing about this, like, the family basically having to take it into their own hands to get justice for their own child, like, these people knew that they was going to be able to get away with this. They knew it. The wicked and evil way they went about doing this thing is what's so mind-blowing to me. You know? And I'm just sitting up here thinking about just everything, like, how it all went down. Like, and I heard something to the effect of, one of the people that was involved in it was there at her funeral. Like, that's so disgusting. I don't even know how true that is, but how is it that you can go? It just kind of remind me of that. If you ever seen the movie Juice with Omar Epps and Tupac, it kind of remind me of that scene where Tupac killed his friend, you know, and went to his funeral after it happened and hugged his mother. Like, that's what I'm thinking about with this whole Shanquella thing. Like, they said one of the friends came to the funeral, like, literally. I slept there and murdered her and then had the audacity to go to the funeral. You literally did this to her. You the reason why she gone. And then for you to sit up there and go to the funeral? I don't know how y'all feeling about this, but it sound like people that's trying to cover their tracks, you know? Like I said, if you ever seen that Juice movie, they was questioning all of them about the friend murder. Tupac did everything he could to get off from that murder. His mother never knew that he was the one that killed her son. Went to the funeral and everything. Went to the repast. Like I said, this is just what I heard, you know? But then I just had to think back to, oh my God, it's just so many questions. Like, after the situation happened, they said, I just keep thinking about how they came back to the mother's house with her belongings. Like, that's literally no type of remorse right there. Like, I'll tell you, I read into things. Yeah, I read really deep into things. That's no remorse. Like, you murdered her. Then you brought her luggage and her belongings back home to her mother. To try to cause that woman mental. It's a subliminal message behind why they brought this girl belongings back to the mother and told them what they told her about, you know, alcohol poisoning and stuff like that. Like, y'all took her things back to the mother. Like, that seemed like some evil-hearted kind of stuff. For real. Man, it had to be in pain for that mother to sit up there and receive her daughter's belongings without her daughter. Like, if anything, just, oh my God, just the suffering. Like, it's almost as if they wanted to see her mother in some type of pain and suffering. Like, if you was gonna do anything like that and be so callous and cold-hearted about it, like, oh my God. Oh my God. I just been hearing so many rumors. I heard that they just took money out of her bank account or something like that, spent some of her money, and just all type of crazy stuff. Like, oh Lord, I'm just thinking about all the murder of mystery kind of movies. You know, the movies that you see where the person just get off scot-free with murdering a person and just, but you know they suffering. They got to be suffering. There's no way they're going to be able to live that out. The whole world seen what they did, you know? They couldn't even convince themselves otherwise. They want the world to believe that she died from alcohol poisoning. They want the world to believe that they just had a fight and that was it. They really want the world to believe that they did not murder this girl. Well, literally, we just seen it on camera. The thing about it is, that just go back to the video where I talked about reading people's spirits and, you know, reading the energy in the room. Like, where I said, it's something about people to get entertainment out of fights, you know, fight videos, watching fights and stuff like that. Something is wrong with you mentally to take entertainment out of watching something like that, watching somebody physically harm somebody else. You know, I never like fights. It always did something to my spirit whenever I seen somebody fight. Physically harming another person, just seeing it, you know, with my own eyes, it just was conflicted with my spirit. I just couldn't take it. Like, whenever they tried to show the video of Shanquella getting beat to death, I would always turn my face away. I have not actually seen the fight video, and I won't watch it because that's sick. But yeah. And then I seen another thing that I kind of want to bring up too, and I want to make this an important message because I'm seeing a lot of influencers keep steady talking about, this is a thing with us in the black community, and this is one thing that kind of make me sick with us. You got people out here talking about, oh, y'all just talking about this girl because y'all want some clickbait, y'all want some clout, y'all want some more views and subscribers to y'all channel by talking about this girl. Like, y'all is, wait, what is wrong with this world? What be wrong with people today? That's the one thing. This is why I said on my channel plenty of times, this is why I had reservations about making a YouTube channel because of stuff like this. It's like so many competitive spirits on social media, on YouTube. Like, can't nobody make a video or content about a certain topic without somebody feeling some type of way about it. Like, how'd you mad because people out here talking about this girl? You should want everybody to be making a video about this girl. You know what I'm saying? I think the couple of content creators talking about, like, people feel like they the only person that's called to speak on a certain subject. Shanquella is a black woman. I'm a black woman as well, so I'm gonna come and talk about her if I want to. This ain't no clickbait. This ain't want no attention or no subscribers. Anytime a black person down the hands of another black person, it always bothers me. It always do something to my spirit. I look at Shanquella like she another sister. Whenever we lose somebody in the black community, we are losing another black sister or black brother. So you should want somebody to come speak about things like this. You talking about clickbait. People ain't using this girl name for no clickbait, no clout. I know I'm not. Now it may be some people that's using her name for financial gain, whatever. That's some sick and twisted stuff, but still, this is the one thing about us. This is the one thing I keep seeing with these content creators and stuff. They'll turn around and say some stuff to the effect of, we don't see too many black people talking about this case, and we don't see too many of our sisters talking about this case. But then as soon as somebody get to talking about it, you want to say somebody doing something for clickbait and clout. Like, which one is it? I always want to have an argument or a debate with somebody about something. Can't nobody come and speak about a certain topic but them. They got to be the only one to speak about a certain situation. That's how you know people be having different intentions for why they put out certain things online. They be wanting attention. They be wanting views and subscribers. They don't be caring about the situation and the topic at hand. Then want to try to come down other people's throat, talking about people using this girl name for clout. Ain't nobody using it. That's sick. That's twisted for you to even think like that. For you to even think something like that in your head. Always some type of negativity. It's always with us. Always. Always trying to be competitive. Nah, you can't talk about Shanquella Robinson. I gotta be the person to talk about it. I gotta be the one getting the most views and subscribers. Like, I'm coming on here talking about it for the wrong purpose. The wrong purpose. And to be quite honest, that's why I really haven't been talking about the case that much. Because I don't want nobody thinking and believing I'm doing anything for no clout, trying to get attention and views to my channel. I actually care about the situation because it's a black issue. These are the black issues that we come up against in the black community. Black on black crime and nothing being done about it. No justice being served. This ain't never about no clout and no attention. This type of stuff make me angry. Always got to be tearing each other down. Even on YouTube, on this platform. Everybody always trying to compete. The one at the top, the best one, the only one standing. You shouldn't even be bringing her name up in a situation like this, trying to make try to make it seem like it's some type of comparison. This ain't even nothing to compare about. This ain't even what this is about. And the people that's doing it for the wrong purposes, that's them. We should be talking about this woman. It ain't nothing but black on black crime. It's been like this since the beginning of time. We always get murdered by our own people and we don't never get justice. We need more people talking about this situation. The parents are already suffering enough knowing that they ain't getting no justice. It ain't too many people talking about it. Her parents probably looking at this entire situation like, these people out here using my baby name to try to get some type of attention. They using it for the wrong purposes. They shouldn't feel like that. You should be talking about black issues. This is a part of black issues. This is part of things that we go through in the black community. We should be talking about this with the right intentions. But don't get mad at the people that's coming to speak on this situation because you want to be the only one. That's the pot calling the kettle black, if you ask me. You seem like the type of person that wants some type of views and attention from the situation, and it's within bad intentions. Y'all already know that I come to call out the evil spirits on my channel. This young woman is another black sister just like me. So I'm going to talk about her however long I want to, as much as I want to on my channel. So feel however you want to feel about it. I ain't gonna really keep this video running for too long, but basically that was my thoughts tonight. Like, I keep seeing the videos circling around, you know, social media about the no justice thing, and I just really feel for the family, and I really hope that they just get the peace that they need, you know, which I already know. I know from experience, like, you will never really have, it's gonna take a while for them to get that peace. It's gonna take a while, especially if there was no justice served. Like, usually the families are able to move on. The pain never really go nowhere. It really don't. And you never really get full peace. Like, you are going to get peace at some point, but it's going to take a while to recover from something like this, you know? But that's just, oh my God. I really don't know what else to say, y'all. Y'all could chime in the comments to let me know what y'all thoughts are. I said I would not stop talking about this girl, but when I seen that no justice thing, I'm just like, I had been wanting to talk about this case for a while, even after I made the last video. I said I would never stop talking about her. I would keep saying her name. But every time I see something about the case, it just do something to my spirit, like, for real. I don't like being in low energy, low depressive energy, but every time I think about this girl, my spirit just get low. And I be wanting to talk about certain topics like this all the time, but I can't do it, you know? I just really hope her family get the peace that they need and the justice that they need. They will get justice in due time. Justice is from the Lord, you know? The Lord is going to be the one that's going to grant them their justice. And when they get the justice, these people are going to be suffering the worst. And the type of suffering that they are going to receive, the Lord is going to make a way to where the parents are going to be there to witness it. Even if it comes to an end, if it's unfortunate that they never get any jail time for this, the parents are going to be able to see her murders suffer for what they did. You know, if not one, but all of them. It is going to come a situation where these parents, this is just what I'm thinking, this is what I believe is going to happen. Something is going to happen to where they are going to be put in the spotlight again. And whatever situation that they come upon, it's going to be the justice served for what they did to Shanquella. And the pain and suffering that they're going to receive is going to be something unrelated to what they did to her. But what goes around comes back around. What you put out is what you get back. So the parents are going to be able to see they suffering at some point. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, next week. It may take a year or years for these parents to get their justice and their peace for their child. The Lord gonna make it a way for them to be there to witness that, because that's what's gonna bring them at peace with this entire situation. But yeah, y'all, that was my thoughts tonight. And yeah, just let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to y'all in the next video.